like leasing, or leasing is like renting an apartment in the sense that you are not building equity. You're paying money to live in your apartment. You're paying money to drive this car around. But at the end of your lease, whether it's a year-long apartment lease or a 3-year car lease, you don't own that car. You don't own that apartment. A difference is that with a car, you're still having to pay for the maintenance.
What about used cars? Is that a good alternative for folks?
The lower price of a used car might actually be more expensive in the end because of a higher interest rate than a more expensive new car that comes with a lower interest rate, or a new car that you're leasing at a lower monthly payment.
That's what I did. When I was 26, I bought a new car, and I learned a lot of. I learned about depreciation. I learned about all kinds of things, which I know we've hit on a bit regarding when someone leases, the car depreciates. But let's say someone wants to plan something for like 10 years. Most leases are not 10 years long. Should someone buying a car think about depreciation at all?
When buying a car, absolutely. When you buy a car, depreciation is the largest uh, part of ownership, the largest cost of ownership. And it's kind of hidden. You think about, getting your oil changed and getting new tires and all of those sorts of things, but you don't think about the depreciation, and that's, kind of significant. So folks should, research and choose cars that have a history of a strong resale value.
What is one myth about buying or leasing you wish people would just forget?
That you can't negotiate a car deal unless you're in person. And buying cars online has become kind of a big thing, and you don't have to go and visit the dealer. You don't have to sit there in their showroom and, sit across the desk from the dealer. You can do a lot of buying, or excuse me, a lot of negotiating for buying a car online, through email and even phone calls. So you don't necessarily have more leverage by going to the dealership